Okay, I want to trace this function called play with if. And let's pretend for a minute that we put in num as 2. So let's pretend that up here is where I'm keeping track of my variables, and I have num as the value 2. Okay? And down here, we'll draw a little line, and under here is where we'll say what gets printed when I run this. So num is 2. This says if num is less than 10. So we have to check this Boolean expression, num is less than 10. And if it's true, then we go in and we do everything that's indented. So is 2 less than 10? Yeah, so we're going to print num is less than 10. So it'll print 2 is less than 10. And then num gets num plus 2, so num is no longer 2. Num is, oops, that's not very good. Num is now 4. Okay, we're done this if. We outdent, we keep going. It says print hi guys, so we print hi guys. Now we're here. If num is less than 20, well, 4 is less than 20. Okay, so we go into the indent, we do all this stuff. Print num is still less than 20, so 4 is still less than 20. Num gets num times 2, so num is now going to be 8, and we cross out the 4. And it says, okay, so we're done this if. We outdent, we're here now. Print look at me. All right, let's print that. Look at me. And then it says num gets num minus 1. All right, so we're going to make num 7 and cross out the 8. My apologies for doing it in this order, but that's how it works. And now we're here, and it says if num is greater than 15. Well, num is 7, and that's not greater than 15. So we're going to skip all this stuff because that's indented under the if. And here we are, and we're going to print here I am outside. Fantastic. Now, suppose instead we wanted to run this on the value. Oops, come here. Let's run it on the value 15. So num is 15. Okay. Here's our line where we'll print. All right, so if num is less than 10, nope. So we're going to skip this line and skip this line. We skip everything inside of the if. Now we will print hi guys. If num is less than 20, yep, num is less than 20. So we do go in, we do these 2 lines of code. So we're going to print num, 15 is still less than 20. And then num gets num times 2, so we're going to change that 15 into a 30. Now it says print look at me. Okay, we're on this outdent again, so we write look at me. Okay, still outdented, num gets num minus 1, so num is going to be 29, goodbye 30. And if num is greater than 15, well, yeah, 29 is greater than 15, so we go in and we do everything in this box. Print num is greater than 15, so we got it right. 29 is greater than 15. And now it says num gets num minus 25. All right, well, so we subtract 25 from there, and we're going to have 4 left over. Goodbye, 29. And now it says if num is less than 20, so yeah, we do the stuff in here. We'll write, wow, now, what do we got? 4 is less than 20. Another if num is greater than 15. Well, num is not greater than 15. Num is 4. So we're going to just skip this line. Now we're done all the stuff inside this big if. We keep going. We're out to an outdent, and it says print. Everybody does that. Here I am outside. We've done the function. Terrific.